Hello, everyone, and welcome to Alpha Podrants. Picard is over, but we're
What
not.
will we do with ourselves?
Oh my God, I don't know. But right now,
What was that, buddy?
We're gonna review and break down Picard, Season 3, Episode 10, The Last Generation. Da 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 da. Oh boy, we are the Borg.
I
This was
still,
neat how they started the episode.
I still can't get over the fact that they say we are the Borg, when for
Yeah.
years they said we are Borg.
We are the evolved Borg.
Ugh.
Something like that. It was a nice touch, though, starting the show like this with the nice Borg symbol. And the very first shot right after this was that, which is the very first shot you see in every Next Generation episode. That's the beginning right there. So it was just a nice little montage to the old show. Bum, 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 bum. You know, that song repeats in a loop in my dreams, I think. I think that's like the soundtrack to my dreams. Is that bad?
No, it's not bad because my dreams are the music of Deep Space Nine.
Well, actually, that's
Bro,
a little
you two are
cooler.
fucking nerds.
Hey.
Dreaming of Star Trek music.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, remember, in this day and age, it's cool to be a nerd now.
That's
It's
right.
fine, but Jesus, to sit there and dream about music?
But is it, though? Because true nerds are still odd. There's this whole argument of is it geekdom? Is that being a nerd?
It's actually cool to be a geek now, not a nerd.
Yes,
Yeah,
because a nerd is very scientific and kind of is like a little too obvious sometimes. It may not always and be a little too direct sometimes. Wait a minute, we all might be nerds now. Now that I'm starting to describe it,
Oh God.
we're all a little
Oops,
direct.
I'm on mute. Was I on unmute the whole time? No, right? I wasn't giving you. Okay, anyway, I
didn't hear
pizza dough.
anything.
I'm flipping around a pizza dough in my hands. I'm sorry, but I shared
So
with you guys a
stereotypical.
story.
No,
What?
we don't do that.
I can't mute it. I'm just trying to say something. What?
well, just because you're Italian, you got to be flipping pizzas on this show. I mean,
No,
what are we?
because I am
We're the
flipping
stereotype.
pizza. Because I'm having pizza.
I have chimichangas on my shirt. Look, Mexican.
Listen, I fucking Charles Whedon. You can tell my story. I wrote it in Alpha Pod Rants. It's a lovely anecdote. I mean, it's a true story. The young girls love Dungeons and Dragons apparently now. I was in the theater. I wanted to murder 5 girls sitting next to me. And but they were talking about it. Yeah, see, I don't have enough there. Because Luke you yammered over me the whole time and flustered me and made me angry!
We got Todd
And
back.
this
I mean,
is
Jim.
why, folks, I don't go to the movies that night.
So here's what happened. He went to go see Dungeons and Dragons. It was a little jumpy there. And there were some children, some young girls sitting next to him. What were they, like preteens, early teens, something like that? And I guess they were talking so much about the Dungeons and Dragons movie that Jim got a little mad. But then, I thought he was back. Then you weren't so mad? He wasn't so mad, I guess?
No,
And why is that?
because they were talking about the movie.
But you don't go to the theater to talk. You go to the theater to watch.
Yeah, but this generation of numbnut kids, they don't understand anything.
They need to fucking learn, the obnoxious cunts in the world. But again, I couldn't bring it in myself to murder these 5 young children in the movie theater because they were actually, every word was about the movie, and I started to even become endeared to them.
Shut the fuck up.
I wanted to, but again, they were just like really enjoying the movie, and I didn't want to hurt that. And then one of them, even at one point, shouted out "furry clam."
Oh, yeah,
So I actually liked them
I
by
don't
the
know
end of it.
if you're even allowed
What the
to
fuck is a
say
furry
that.
Clam? Sounds like they were talking
Now
about
that we know they're
vagina.
young, and this is
Jesus.
getting weird.
There's probably a monster or a creature that you fight in Dungeons.
It's a
and
fucking
Dragons.
furry clam.
Yeah.
Now, is it ironic that none of them have a furry clam?
See, that's where you take it over the line, you fat piece of shit. It was a wagon full of fucking furry clams, you fuck!
Okay,
Oh,
can
they're
we get
fuzzy.
on topic? Dungeons and Dragons is not a discussion.
Oh, how about seeing them all on the bridge again? There you go.
No, I'm quite upset with you, Luke.
Enterprise.
I am quite upset with you for fucking managing to filth up that fucking story. It is very upsetting.
What the hell?
Oh, I'm a ghoul. What can I say?
I'm a ghoul named Luke. I'm not funny. I go puke.
I mean, where else is that gonna go? Anyway, yeah, I'm bad cop today. So, did we like this
These
episode,
kids
guys?
text each
Yes,
other at
yes.
dinner.
The
table
episode was
now.
great. Star Trek Picard, season 3, episode 10, series finale was amazing. I loved it. I thought the only disappointing thing that I thought was in the episode was the reveal that Alice Krieg in the episode was not actually playing the Borg Queen. She was only voicing the Borg Queen.
Well, did you
I
see
saw
that thing? That thing was deformed.
She
That thing
could. I thought
very
it, and at first glance, I was like, that could be Alice Krieg in makeup. But then during the credits, we saw in special appearance Alice Krieg as the voice of the Borg Queen, and I was like, shit, she only did the voice.
But with the way that she was covered with scars and was being a cannibal, and yeah, she was all deformed. You could put anyone in there, and it could
Okay,
it could look
answer
like an
this
old,
question.
tired Alice
Charles,
Krieg.
didn't you say she died like in the last
In
movie?
first contact, yes, Alice Krieg's portrayal of the Borg Queen was killed. Yes,
And then
That
why
Borg
is
Queen
she
died.
back in this? It's like it's ruining continuity.
yeah, I don't know how they brought her back. That was never explained.
She must have rebuilt herself. You know, she was eating the flesh of. Doesn't that actually? Hold on a second. Doesn't that reminds me of Goonies? Doesn't that look like Chester Copperpot
In a way.
Yeah,
or what the pirate at the end? Not Chester, but yeah, or whatever. One-Eyed Willie. Was that what it was? Of course, it was One-Eyed Willie. Anyway. I saw people writing that maybe she didn't want to do all the makeup. Maybe she didn't want to sit there for 8 hours to do basically one episode.
yeah, but no, even by just looking at the eyes of whoever's wearing that makeup work, yeah, that's not Alice Krieg. It's not her.
I like one aspect that they did where, they brought the solar system back into it and put the Borg cube inside the storm of Jupiter. That was kind of interesting. I like that, kind of bringing it, bringing space that we kind of know that's true into Star Trek. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then they kind of did like a scale thing. Well, yeah, I want to do that. So it's like you can barely see the little tiny Enterprise there when it zooms out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
people
the
are like,
scale.
why? Oh man, just online is funny. People are like, what happened to Girardi and the Borg? Why does this have things sticking out of it? Oh my god! Like, did you watch? But they said it's a giant beacon. They're shooting those messages towards the fleet and turning everyone into Borg. It was a really great plan. I mean, the Borg, they came together for them. Well, not so nice at the end, but
Yeah.
And we
Didn't they-
developed technology to
Didn't they confirm?
also catch the changelings.
Didn't they confirm in season 2 of Picard that Pumpkinhead, or should I say, Girardi,
Pumpkinhead.
she did not take over all the Borg, just one small group of Borg.
yes,
Yeah.
they did
yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm just going to stay. And she's like, I'm going to have to stay out of the way. I've been staying out of the way of the other Borg this whole time. And I've come back now to guard this giant, whatever, transwarp dimensional space where they don't know what's going to come through it. It's like, but she said she had been, because she formed way back when. And then they came to the present time, and now she had that giant Starborg ship, and she had the all the black tentacles and the leather covering on her face. So she'd just been going around since that time, just hiding out,
being a good Borg, giving you a choice to join.
That's right. She would recruit people that were like dying or something, say, hey, do you want a chance to live? Do you want a chance to keep going? And then, so she was the good Borg, but staying way out of the way, knowing the timeline of everything. So just knowing where not to be at certain times, basically.
So she was.
But, that's a hard concept to understand, though, anyway. Just
it would have been nice,
even us.
with her being a Borg, that she would have came and at least tried to help. I would have been cool with it, but at the same time, I'm cool that she didn't. But I think it would have been cool to be like, "Oh, I come to help you, Picard, to save the day."
There's one reason why she did not come to help them during the entire time. No, there's one simple reason, and it is called the butterfly effect. That is the whole reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why she had to stay out of the way of them.
Yep. That is the whole reason why she didn't come help. It's the butterfly effect.
Destroy the timeline from the inside out. But maybe that's...
Hold on. How is that the fucking butterfly effect? Up until that point, it would have been a butterfly effect, but this is not his... There's nothing written at this point. Why could she have not? And it is incredibly stupid to spend 2 seasons building up a whole other faction of the fucking Borg. A good, friendly faction of the Borg. And then to end your show with a mega Borg battle and not at all even hint upon the other Borg.
I will agree with that point. It's just like everything that happened in the Next Generation and all that with Pumpkinhead's Borg being there, or should I say the Pumpkin Borg being there.
This isn't Pumpkin Borg.
Pumpkin smashing Borg.
Yeah. No. It's just like them being around and just staying out of the way. That is where the butterfly effect comes into play. But when she shows up at the end of season 2, that's when butterfly effect no longer applies. And she can be involved. So for her not to show up in season 3, I think them not bringing her back was kind of stupid, but that just could be Allison Pill's decision. Like maybe she's like, oh, I just don't want to come back. Or maybe they just didn't find a story reason to bring her back. Or maybe they just didn't feel like they needed to bring her back. I don't know. There's an entire like clown car like filled reasons of not bringing her back.
Money could be an issue as far as CGI.
Yeah. It's just like there's an entire slew of reasons as to why they didn't bring her back. So,
I mean, what the hell? They brought back fucking Q. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Q, yeah.
Yeah, and of course, I'm agreeing with Jim on this. Bringing him back, and there's not any payoff, that's going to be riots in the streets,
If you would have watched the Looper video that I shared in the Alpha chat,
all that video said was Q showed up and now they're going to do a spin-off. About 18 different ways they said it for 3 minutes. That's all that video was.
Hey,
I didn't watch it.
That's all I needed.
But that's all
cool that's
all speculation. There's no confirmation.
It does set it up. It sets it up for anything. It could be a movie. We could just be getting a movie out of this.
Yeah.
You never know.
You don't put that tagline in it if you're not going to pay it off. So
your trial's just begun. Yeah.
They the showrunner and the actor who played Jack, they kept talking to the brasses about a spin-off. And maybe now that you got Discovery ending and shit like that, okay, maybe it's time to go and revisit. The only part I didn't like about the ending was how they repurposed the Titan to the fucking Enterprise. They should have just made a whole new
didn't like
Enterprise.
that?
No, I felt that was stupid. Get a bigger ship.
I mean,
that ship's too small to be an Enterprise. It's like a baby.
They're going backwards. Well, now they've got a bunch of destroyed ships, basically, right? I mean, they have to rebuild now. Maybe this is one of the bigger ships they have. I mean, after all this fight, firefight, and
Oh, please.
eventually,
Titan didn't knock no one out of anything. That was just like
no.
dumbness on their part.
Oh, names don't mean anything. And then he's like, oh my god, it's the Enterprise. I can't believe it. One more sad face from Picard at the end. The very last sad face. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
I mean, other than the ship reveal, I felt the episode was great. I don't know about the Easter eggs because, I'm not into the Star Trek lore like that. I did like that one Star Wars moment. I thought that was cool.
Which Star Wars moment when they were going through? He was flying through the thing.
When they were flying through the Borg ship.
Yeah, was that kind of Star Wars? I wasn't sure if that was. Yeah,
Bro,
this whole
Star
thing.
Wars did it
oh,
twice
we can
to
go
blow
inside.
up 2 Death Stars.
Believe me, believe I can do it. I believe my gut. Yeah, and they're going in, and the Enterprise is like, yeah, that was in the Han Solo movie, right?
No, that was in
No.
A New Hope and Return of the Jedi.
I thought there was something where they flew. Oh yeah, they flew inside in Return.
In Solo, they're doing the Kessel Run. I don't know what he did. He flew through like a meteor or something. That they were getting ready to collide, and he had to get through and all this other shit. But no, the main.
Once, but I did enjoy it.
The main purpose of that was, Star Wars. But I think they did it a little bit better because Data was having a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's crossing his hands over and shit. Like, why do I detect joy?
Oh, and then you gotta love how Deanna, I know where they are. Like, bitch, you can feel their presence, bitch. You got the Force.
Well, she does. She has Beta Z powers. She has some.
She has her own version of the Force.
Well, yeah.
No,
I mean, her
he's
mother
a
has better
telepath.
psychic powers. She's a
that's-
telepath.
That's because Luxwana Troy is a pure-blooded Betazoid.
What is a Beta?
Yeah, Deanna is half human. Yeah, she's such a beta.
I mean, she's a Betadoid. Okay.
No, that's their species. They're from the planet Beta Z.
Beta Death.
Beta Z.
Beta. Ooh, I'm gassy.
But no,
yes.
Deanna.
You're on mute, Luke.
Deanna
Please.
Troy is half Betazoid, half human. Her mother
Nuh-uh.
was her mother is a Betazoid. Her father was a human.
Huh?
I heard my echo. So
Yeah, but Luxwana Troy was her mother, and she was a pure-blooded Betazoid.
yeah, so she jumps over and says, "I know where they are," and starts tapping in there to drive, fly the thing too.
Yeah.
And that was I don't know if I have that picture, but when the Enterprise is coming down and you see the lights and they're all standing there like, oh shit, there's the ship. Oh, that was a nice little moment.
Nice pepperoni pizza. I would take the olives and the mushrooms off.
Oh, dude, mushrooms on a pizza, they soak up the grease. And then the olive, I don't really like olives. But if they're in a salad,
another 5 minutes to get the bottom a little more crispier.
Or on a pizza, they're not so bad. Can't eat olives straight though. That's terrible.
I did the fuck you. It's delicious, you idiot. I did the pre-bake the crust idea first time ever because I thought it would make it bubbly, but it doesn't. It's not too bad on this one, but the other one came out like a cracker. So I made the other 2 pizzas normal.
Came out like a cracker. Cracker. Cracker Jack.
What was one of your favorite parts of the show there, Jimmy?
Every last second of it?
Oh, really?
What I enjoyed is when Riker tried to pick up
yeah.
Worf's sword, and he's like, "Jam it, Worf!"
Ding! Shit, I didn't realize it was that heavy. And you had a gun in there, and then
You had a phaser in this thing the whole time? Why didn't you just shoot him? Oh, leave
swords
it
are
to Riker.
fun.
Swords are fun. Oh yeah, I wrote notes. Let me go look. That
I
was one of
trying
my
to get to
notes.
your
Swords
note.
are fun.
Yeah, I was trying to get there. They are fun. He would, and geez, how heavy is that thing though? It must have been what 70 pounds or something. The way he dropped it, like he thought it was maybe 25 pounds, and was like, "Ding."
Yo, did you sense that Rafi was starting to have feelings for Worf?
No,
Like with that hug?
No.
no.
It was mentor
You're
stuff.
sick.
Hey, maybe she wants some Klingon pingong.
She won a
He is
Klingon
old.
Ping.
He is old enough to be her grandfather.
Hey, maybe she likes that old dingaling.
She likes designer.
What did he call? What did he say? Someone who's something maverick. Who would release her name into the news? Oh, my face flashed everywhere, and everyone knows that I'm a hero. Somebody, put confidential, put it out there. I don't know. They are an honorable maverick. There you go. Okay. Oh, where did he go? He turned in. Hi, Damien. Hi. We're doing okay here. How you doing, brother, boss man? Oh wait.
I can't find my notes in this thing, but what a lovely conversation between Charles Whedon and I in the Alpha Podrants telegram about a ship full of Nogs.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yes,
No.
yes, and the fact that you were basically what were you saying? Oh my God,
Nog is a Ferengi, by the way.
you were calling
Figures.
you were calling him an idiot. Like no, Nog was not an idiot. If anything, Nog had one of the best character developments out of the entirety of Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, but you gave him up as the example when I asked, basically, do they let idiots into Starfleet? Like anyone can join.
God damn it! I must have misunderstood what you were trying to say because you clearly asked if any non-Federation species can join Starfleet. That's what you asked.
Well, I said no. Yeah, I said essentially anyone can join Starfleet, right? Like there's no real requirements. That's all I asked, and then you responded. Any Federation member species can join Starfleet. Yes. So I technically didn't ask. Then I said, so then there is absolutely like a Special Olympics ship out there full of the biggest idiots in
They
Starfleet.
can't be.
No.
They mix them up.
No, God damn it. Now I get what you were asking, you bastard.
Now you get it.
It went off into this whole Ferengi thing. They're not part of the Federation, but you have to have a
Son of a
sponsor.
bitch.
And
Now I get what you were asking, you son of a bitch. All right.
did Saru have a sponsor? Maybe it was Jojo, because he like almost asked.
Yeah, but no, it's just like back to what I was saying in
Like
that whole
Asylum.
conversation. A non-Federation species like the Ferengi, if any member of that species wants to join the Federation,
Or the Kelpians.
if they have to have a Federation-aligned sponsor to join Starfleet, they have to.
All right. Well,
In order to join. Now, of course, to your question, if a quote-unquote idiot wants to join
like
Starfleet,
Lou. Like say Lou said, I want to join Starfleet.
Why? Oh, because he's not here. That's I get it.
Exactly.
like if a idiot wants to join the Special Olympics, like Starfleet vessel,
Not a ship full of Nogs.
The
Yeah,
special fleet. Oh yeah, they come out for the parades.
I don't fucking know. I
There's
legitimately-
got to be even if they're not total idiots, there has to be a ship full of dum-dums that they send out to like go pick up fucking
Ship of space
potatoes or something.
So basically, what you're asking is that is there a division of Starfleet that is filled up with nothing but Pakleds?
Or a ship or two, yeah.
I'll be right back. I got some family things to deal with.
Oh, you weren't gone?
Yeah, I was, but I took the headphones off, so I figured I'd just let y'all know.
Okay, all right.
Oh, so he heard me call him an idiot before. Shit.
Our ship no go.
Yeah, but no, we have an entire
We
ship
need help.
or fleet filled with Pakleds. Even though I wouldn't really consider the Pakleds idiots because they are smarter than you realize.
What the fuck is a Pac-Led? I've played Pac-Man today on one
How
of
do
those
you
table.
not know what a Pac-Led is? I haven't even watched Next Generation, and even I know what a Pac-Led.
I barely know what any of the characters' names on Game of Thrones are.
We're not talking about Game of Thrones.
But I was watching I don't know characters' names on shows.
Not a character name, species name.
Even less. I only just now learned, like, and I'm saying, like, honestly, probably Discovery years, some of the main species.
That's a Pac-Led.
That's a Pac-Led.
Never seen it. Looks like Neelix.
That doesn't look anything like Neelix.
Neelix
does.
is way hairier. He looks like a rooster. Neelix looks like a weird.
Yeah, Neelix actually does look like a rooster.
And that guy's got cock eyebrows.
These guys, there's two of them. They show up. They're in trouble on one episode of Next Generation. They say, "Our ship cannot go. We need help." So Geordi goes over there, and then chaos ensues. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, but no, the Pac-Leds act like idiots, but I don't think they actually are. I think they're a lot smarter than we give them credit for.
They kidnapped Geordi, so yeah, they're kind of smart.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, and they're also like a prominent villain in Star Trek Lower Decks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is that?
That's the animated Star Trek show that you refuse to watch.
Lower
isn't
Decks.
interesting.
I thought you said something Robot X or Rebel X.
I clearly said Lower Decks.
Star Trek Robot Sex. What the fuck are we looking at? Now he's showing us, hey, look at this joint on the ship. Like, look at the fucking axle.
No, that's a phaser rifle.
Yes, and it has an attachment to it when they were shooting them, and they weren't killing them, but they were transporting. You remember that?
Yeah.
They all transported, and they were locked inside the transporter room. Raffi came up with that, where it's basically a shoot beam you up. So
Okay,
you
all
know,
right.
like
Now, can I just ask, when did Raffi become an engineer?
she just knows a lot. She's kind of she's that character who just knows everything.
Didn't she start?
She's so amazing.
You know, there was a name for a character like that, and it's a name that we like to call in the literature.
It's not a Mary Sue.
God damn it, that's exactly what it is.
No, they started the first time you met Raffi. She was like fixing a ship, drinking a beer, fucking wearing a tank top, sniffing her armpits. They were showing her as like a mechanic.
Yeah, they kind of were.
Oh my god.
Sniffing her pits, drinking something, smoking something. Yeah, she was all-
Like, whoa.
Sorry, they gave the girl in Dungeons and Dragons hairy armpits. So now that's been stuck on my head because I also bought the commemorative cup. And Michelle Rodriguez, they have her doing like this. No hair. No hair on the cup. So, like, how do they give her smooth armpits on the cup? But in the movie, like, she's like this
like,
and fucking...
Because she's a barbarian. She's a barbarian in the movie, and they like on the cup, I guess. Like,
Oh, I know she's a barbarian, Charles. I've just jerked off for 3 weeks over it.
Thank you for
How
sharing.
was
I
Kirk?
only saw it last night. Jeez.
Wasn't he in that?
I can't believe you sexualized those children, Lucas.
God damn it!
I was just reminded of it. A fucking innocent moment. Like, fuck off.
I do not know
wish
what
I
you
never
speak
say
of.
these things.
That is an illogical statement. I do not
I
understand.
wish I never said it.
Me too. No, it was good. It was pretty good. It was a terrible joke. Good thing I'm not a cop and I can't get fired for that. Linger longer. See, that's what linger longer means.
Where's the background? What's going on? Your pictures are really like out of. They suck today. They're like leaving like Charles's titties and my fucking forehead, like leaving the top of my head. And of course, it doesn't zoom out when you're doing that. Weirdly enough, what's going on? Where's the background of the show? What happened? You're like Mr. You're fingering us as we go. You're constantly fingering us in the audience, but
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Right, yeah.
I feel a little better.
All right, we got a little movement there. All right, we could go red alert. I mean, oh, we can't see it.
I wish I never said that.
Now what do you want? I see. I got a different setup now. I'm a lot more comfortable though. Did you? Okay, so what did you think of this? Wasn't that cool at the beginning? Did you realize that
Yes,
that was
yes. The title card was
Borg.
cool. Move on, okay?
Borg-esque? Well, he wasn't here. He was stretching a pizza like an Italian would.
Oh, I was listening. I just had nothing to add back.
Oh, okay,
Sucker. Literally, my notes, they say, fucking, this was the greatest Star Trek ever. And that's about it, honestly. Like, what is this? Literally, best fucking
Like,
Star
what
Trek I've
else?
ever seen, period.
Oh yeah. Okay, so there's One-Eyed Willie.
Okay, can I just say something to that comment right there, Jim?
Please.
Not the best Star Trek ever.
How?
Deep Space Nine is the best Star Trek ever.
I said, okay, yes, that's right. I did specifically say not episode. I mean, best Star Trek. This particular episode was the best Star Trek ever.
No.
Of all. So you're right. I didn't say best episode. I said it's the best of the best of the best of Star Trek. But I haven't seen Deep Space Nine in full. I've just seen pieces. I told you I was doing drugs and the ladies at that era.
Oh my God! All right, look, I haven't watched.
Now
Next
it's just
Generation.
drugs.
I haven't watched Next Generation. You haven't watched Deep Space Nine. We need to rectify that.
Well, then join us, would you? For the Star Trek Next Generation, Voyager, and Deep Space Nine. I did that out of order. Apologies. Watch along coming soon to Alpha Podrants starting next week,
Yep.
where we cover Encounter at Farpoint and whatever other 90, however many episodes that we all get in.
You know what else we got to do?
Before we get shut down.
There's also a game. Isn't there a trivia game we need to play? We haven't really set that up or had time.
There's also a Deep Space Nine Sega
Huh?
Genesis game.
Oh, there is.
I calm down, sir. You about to come? Oh, that was Lou responding to me about. I thought it was a new message from him. I was like, what the fuck?
This is what he normally messages me anyway. I didn't realize.
That's why I thought it was a new message. I was like, he's usually telling me
He
to
didn't
calm
like-
down, not come. This was the moment I almost turned Star Trek gay, internet gay. Like,
This is
my entire
you
life.
did this? You're like,
My entire life, as I've told you, I read all those stupid little manuals and stuff, and all the like fictional histories of stuff. I always fantasize over who runs the ship next, and then read about who was on it between Kirk and Picard. And this is something this show did that I didn't expect to happen at all. I didn't even think we would get Enterprise G, let alone see the entire crew of it.
yes.
And I'm
that
happy
was
with
pretty
every
special.
last member.
We don't even know the names of
Well,
the
how about them
bridge
shutting that
crew.
down?
Lieutenant Murrah is the guy who plays George in Beef.
Yeah.
The bald girl's named Bald Girl.
Oh, you know what I loved?
Crash LaForge, 7 of 9. Raffy, Jack. Yeah, that's also how TNG ended. Spoiled it for you, Luke. You see, this is when you get your stupid little pictures bundled
You
up your
just
ass.
proved my entire point.
I wasn't gonna say it. Prove your entire point. What?
Bald girl with like.
I don't know her
Oh,
name. But I told you I don't know people's names on programs.
Where she only smiles all the time? Where they always get just a little
When I
glimpse
don't
of her,
know-
like.
when I don't know their name, then it's a problem.
Right, but did you know Lieutenant Murrah's name?
I heard it and I've heard it once and I've seen it written down once.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I don't know the Baldy's name, but I know they said her name.
I don't remember hearing it at all.
I'm going to type Bald Girl Star Trek Picard right now.
God damn it. All right.
And then there was that also the. Well, she died. The
The
was she
woman
a
that
Vulcan?
the woman that played Hammerhead in Doom Patrol.
Yeah, it's the only one coming up. Okay, I'm going to put other bald girl.
Like that's gonna
Other
narrow it
Bald
down.
girl.
We'll see. You guys don't have to wait for me.
Other bald
Oh
girl.
my god! Fucking hell!
Oh, how about this moment where
Oh yeah, because she is about to say her whole thing that the captain's supposed to say before they go off into warp speed, and we don't actually get to hear it. Yeah, that's great. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. All right,
No, we don't need to hear that. That's when the series starts. That's the first words of the next episode.
Star Trek Picard, Enterprise G Bridge Crew.
All three of us can't be Googling. I wish I never said that.
Yeah, well, look. I mean, yes, I know it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible that we are all Googling something at the same time. God damn it! Dead air.
Where's Luke?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Is he even in the show anymore? He's not. Luke's not even here.
Oh shit! Did we lose our host?
We
What
did.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
fuck? Fucking
Oh,
jerk.
Oh no! Oh god, did he disconnect? Oh shit! And now
This guy.
we're
This
stuck
guy. I bet he's over there still talking to a fucking dead phone.
Oh, no. We're stuck behind 7 of 9.
Jesus Christ. Well, Charles, what I've been seeing on the internet is that, okay, 7. I mean, wait, 7. No, hold on. I have to find it. I thought I was going to get it. 7, G, that's it, G, because I was like, how is 7 the 7th letter of the alphabet? Because that's as I was about to say, but that's why I got caught up on my brain. I was like, how is 7 the 7th letter? G is the 7th letter of the alphabet. G, as in Enterprise G, is the 9th Starfleet ship to bear the name Enterprise. 7 of 9 is the captain of Enterprise G. You didn't get about as much reaction to that as your response to that was, I think it's a coincidence.
No. It is a fucking coincidence because I don't think that the writers of Star Trek Picard or just Alex Kurtzman's entire Star Trek team was like smart
How
enough.
dare you put me in the back room, you cocksuckers?
Yeah, I just I do not
Hey,
think.
stop.
I don't
Stop.
think that
Stop.
Alex Kurtzman's out.
We're trying to do a
Okay.
show, Lou. Jesus Christ. Stop what?
I'm talking to the baby.
Oh my God. Charles, go. You fucking show up to fuck. First we have Luke leave us, and then you come back up fucking telling the baby to stop, making Charles stop. You were saying, Charles, before
was just-
Lou
sorry, Charles.
yelled at you?
I don't think that Kurtzman's entire Star Trek team is smart enough to come up with something as elaborate as that.
I'm sure you're correct.
I don't think they are.
There's no way they figured that out.
Like you saw the gif that I posted in the Telegram chat of Keanu Reeves going, "Whoa," because I seriously think that is their exact reaction when they connected the dots and figured out that what you just came up with. They were like, "Holy shit, it is 7 and 9." It was like 7 of 9 is the captain of the Enterprise G. Whoa, no way.
I think they found it all out in their homes like much, much later.
Yeah.
Like nobody got that until the internet.
Yeah, I seriously think they figured it out at a later date, and they're really kicking their own asses that they didn't figure it out sooner. I'm certain of it that's how it played out. Because I really don't think they're that smart to connect the dots. I really don't think they are. Oh, guess who's back?
No, look, my Wi-Fi just said dropped out. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
It said I can't connect anymore.
All right, well, let's
And
talk about it.
T-Mobile, what the hell? Maybe you lose right. Maybe lose right. You don't have like a hard wire. You're just like going with a 5G like box. Anyway,
Yeah, but no, it's just, I mean, Is it a cool coincidence? Yes, it is a very
I need
cool
a coffee.
coincidence, but it's still a coincidence. So
I agree.
So in other words, the writers got lucky. That's all that happened. The writers got lucky.
Can we change? Damien's
Beautiful
face is just really
disaster.
uncomfortable. I don't like it. Not like I don't like Damien's face. It's just weird. It's weird to see him like just with that. I feel like he's gonna molest one of us.
That smile on his face is like, hey, how
Creepy.
There he is.
That's why I'm in
Came
your
back
chair.
for that.
You know where this finger is gonna go.
You're nasty.
In you.
You want some dookie mustard butt.
Ah, fucking hell. Ah, fuck, Fennel. God damn it, that hurt.
Now,
So Luke, what you doing over there?
I didn't write any notes down, so I don't know what else there is to talk about this episode. I mean, there was
Luke is
some.
hired
There
to-
there was the comic relief, a little bit of comic relief with that kid that was a cook, and he had to become the pilot now. Oh, you
Yeah,
took
but
some
that-
training.
that-
You got to
that
get in
was
there.
so short-lived. I completely forgot that he was even there.
How was that
Yeah.
comic relief? I thought that was like a character moment, and I was like, that is such a cool thing to fucking see.
No, that was
He's
not-
like, I run a deli. I don't know how to fly a ship. And it's like, yeah, well, you're the only one fucking left. Close enough who can. So get in there, asshole. It's
That's
war.
as funny as Star Trek
Yeah,
gets,
he's
though.
flying
That's
the
the
ship,
thing.
but they're
What are
fucking
you
shooting
talking
lasers.
about?
I'm like, yeah, no, I didn't buy that.
But like I said, it was so short-lived that not like 5 minutes later, I completely forgot that he was even there.
That's true. I forgot until you just brought it up now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you were saying, Jim, that the Titan sections didn't even catch you much because of the fact that they were on the D and they were doing the Borg stuff.
Because
You didn't
everything
really-
else, my brain is spinning from everything that by the time, whenever they flash to the Titans, I'm just thinking about everything I just saw in all the other scenes.
The Titans, and then all this like flying around bullshit. It was well, not bullshit.
Wait,
It
what
was
did they
really
do when
cool
they were flying
to
around?
see
Did
all
they
that
go,
shit.
whew, wee, wee, wee?
I mean, it was just
Oh, look, a
cool
laser.
to
Did it
see-
go, pew, pew?
to see the
Shoo.
scale of things sometimes, like all the ships and
Pew, pew,
all
pew,
the
pew, pew.
battling and all that. It was nice. There were a couple of sounds that sounded like Star Wars sounds, I thought, anyway.
Oh my
A couple
God.
blaster sounds are getting close. Pew. They're not sounding like old blasters anymore.
Yeah, dead air. Dead air. Okay.
Did you like that they used Jupiter? Were you here for that? See, I don't remember.
Yeah,
if
you
were here
talked
for it,
about
Jim.
this already, you clown!
Okay, I mean, you weren't
Fucking
here
guy!
for it.
What is this? How about Clubber Lang?
Clubber
Oh,
Lang.
great.
God,
Here we go.
boxer in the world.
Here we go.
God damn it.
Clubber Lang in space.
Clubber
Yeah, he's
Lang.
gonna
just wanna-
he's gonna punch the Borg with his fist.
That would have
What's
been
the
the ending.
actor's-
Forget about Pumpkin Borg. Bring Clubber Lang in to fucking punch the Borg out of existence.
Yeah.
So the guy that plays Jack, Ed, is that his
I
name?
pity the Borg. Sorry, go on.
What about him?
Is he going to be able to, commit to a show
He
like
spent
this?
18 months planning this with Terry Metalis every single day, apparently talking for 18 months.
They were planning
That's
spin-off.
how invested he is in the character of Jack Crusher.
All right.
I mean,
He
this
wants
is
to play
this is Star Trek. This is like one of, if not the biggest science fiction property.
And
ever.
Picard, the character, is one of the biggest sci-fi characters, if not
Yeah.
the biggest.
Yeah.
If they
So
do a series,
let me just say this: any actor who got that role and didn't spend 18 months thoroughly investing himself into it is a piece of shit and should be
Yeah.
punched in the nose.
Yeah.
Joe
At this
Kane
point,
in
yeah.
Minecraft.
what I
Yeah.
can
He's
see
just like,
happening is
if he's not invested in this role, he needs to strap himself into like some sort of like stand thing, spread his legs apart, and have somebody firmly punch him in the dick.
In The Sims,
Ow!
Yeah.
In Tetris.
in Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
I love that one. In Earthworm Jim.
Ooh, in Toe Jam and Earl.
Damn.
Gay
In
man
Max,
of the world.
Sam and Max.
That's old.
Sam Max is all right, but did you guys ever play Doja? I'm sorry, Lou. What?
Gay man in the worm.
That's gay guy in the worm. Come on now, and the rooster. Cock-a-doodle-oo.
Jack Crusher, by the end of that new generation show, will become a captain.
No, because he's an ensign now.
What did you hear? What I said?
That
By
was a
the
little
end
weird, though.
Of the show meaning series finale, he'll be promoted to captain.
I think sooner. I think they'll kill off 7 of 9 at some point because she's, an elderly woman. And
Well, if you kill off 7 of 9, then that makes Ralphie the new number captain.
Yeah, that's how. She's first officer. She ends up becoming captain next.
Should kill off Raffi. Now that everything's all straightened out for her, and she's got this perfect life, she needs to go.
Yeah,
and then
because,
he
now her
becomes.
son-
then why is Burnham
Randy.
captain and over? Well, because Saru passed it on. Never mind.
Yeah. Can I? And also, speaking of that, can I just ask? They gave Jack the position of ensign, which is fine, but then 7 of 9 gave him the position of ship fucking counselor.
Yes, I was going to say that.
Seriously?
Special counselor to the captain or whatever.
Wesley
So,
Crusher's role.
To the council.
I just get to sit here and, yeah, you should do that.
I get to sit in these comfortable chairs. It was
Why?
funny when he walked
What
onto
about
the
this?
bridge saying, "Let's warp to the Terminus system and go save some people." I was like,
They
"This
literally
motherfucker
they
became
said
captain so quick."
Just gave him a ship.
how did you seriously just butcher the name of the planet he mentioned? He literally said the Metalis system.
Okay, Charles, do you expect me to remember this?
Oh, it was
Star Trek
Terry
name?
Metalis.
God damn it.
Oh.
It was another reference to the executive producer of the show, dude.
Fuck the executive producer. I don't pay attention to the credits.
God damn it.
I see.
Is there a Roddenberry system? Is there a what was his name?
There should
Berman.
be.
But I'm just saying, Terry Metalis pisses me the fuck off. He's an obnoxious little
I was
prick.
getting
I
all
love.
these-
I went on this last week. Look, I love what he's done. I love what he's set up to go. But the arrogance of him to just say this is what it is because I say so. That's not what Star Trek is.
Okay,
Star
let me ask
Trek
you
is
this.
a
He's the
legacy.
showrunner for the
Fucking
first 2
what? I can't. Your mic is not even on. I can't hear you over my human voice.
My fucking headset's probably dying.
Well, what are you saying?
Is Terry McDongdong the showrunner for the first 2 seasons?
No, he wasn't.
Well, that explains that.
Terry Metalis is the showrunner for only season 3.
Well, he's a dumb fuck.
He's the reason why season 3 was so good.
But he's
He's a
also the
dumb
reason why season 3 had butchered continuity.
A little
Borg Queen
bit, I
died in
guess.
a movie, but yet the Borg Queen still lived. Whatever else Jim said,
Or even, I love it. Kirk is alive now, but it's like
I don't
now
think Kirk
knowing
is
that
alive.
you've done this in a way that you're kind of painting every future writer for Star Trek into a corner. Like, apparently these things he did, look, it's Star Trek's fault for giving him this much power and allowing him to do what they're doing, to do what he did to the lore, but yeah, he didn't necessarily get approval. He got approval, but
Okay, let me
without
ask you
consideration. Like, they didn't really seem to care anymore.
Let me ask you this. So do you remember during the original series we were in what we call Roddenberry Trek, and then when we went into Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and even Voyager, we were in what was known as Berman Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that what we're in now is known as Metalis Trek?
No, it shouldn't be, but he has forced his hand to make it that way. That's what I'm saying. And hey, good on him, but I don't think he fucking earned it. And I feel like, I know, there's no way to say what I'm trying to say. It's a complete geek thing. I'm just insulted by his mere existence because he just takes so much liberty and doesn't
Breaking
consider the
this-
fandom, the continuity, or the legacy. He's just like, oh, it's cool. I'm going to use Kirk. I'm going to throw this in. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this.
Well, he just used Kirk as the exoskeleton. Kirk is not alive.
Yeah, he is.
He's
That's
frozen.
alive. That's alive. He's fucking frozen. His body is there in this, and they even made sure to say in the same way as Picard was. Like they can bring him back now.
Yeah, I
Couldn't
read the
bring
plaque.
Picard back.
It said they just found his body on this planet after he helped Picard beat somebody, and then there was like question marks there. They were like, we don't know how he really ended up there because he was in that energy
Oh,
ribbon
that's
from
from
that Generations movie.
the first generation movie. So they're
Yeah.
acknowledging the movie and where
Yes.
Picard, well, where Kirk went and all that. But didn't Spock die there too, or was it just Kirk?
No, Spock, remember a couple, and Nemesis, right? He went back in time.
No, it wasn't Nemesis.
Oh no! It was in the beginning of
Star Trek 2009.
yes.
Yeah, but I think
So
that was
the
just
s-
them trying to tie
No,
the two
but
universes together.
the
at
Spock
same
from this regular Star Trek universe created that sub universe from doing that on his own, and
Yeah,
he's
but-
stuck in it.
In the prime timeline with Picard and all them, Spock is technically supposed to still be alive. He is.
Is he?
Yeah, he's supposed to be.
Oh,
Well, that's how the whole J.J. Abrams verse exists because
Yeah, because he's no longer a member of Starfleet. He is now known as Ambassador Spock.
well, yeah, because he's in Next Generation
Mm-hmm.
at one point.
Yep.
I got a time travel message from Spock today. Speaking of this exact moment.
What?
He wants to blow.
Oh!
A time travel from Spock about this very
Is
moment.
he wearing a Grogu shirt?
Which one?
No. This very moment we're talking. Well, well, hold on. I gotta find my phone.
The
No, he's not okay.
the subject. Well, the starting of the 2009 thing, or the fact that he was on Next Generation, or that he's an ambassador. I mean, he kept trying to bring the Romulans and the Vulcans closer together because they're long lost cousins, and he wanted them to kind
All
of
right, I'm about to tap.
mingle.
I'm
Let's
about to go to bed
mingle.
with this baby.
Got some Romulan babes coming over.
That did not sound well. I'm about to go put my grandson to bed. That sounds better.
All right, I had to send my intern staff down
Okay.
to the car. I left my phone in the car between the sheeps.
Oh, just your interns.
That's a good place to leave your phone.
I don't use phones, man.
So now I can't text you in the morning to join LSD.
Freaking Spock. I'd like this ship to go now.
Yo, that shit
Please.
was funny as fuck. That was the best moment of that trailer.
So wait,
Like, oh,
Spock
boy.
is a pack lead now.
Pretty much. Because he doesn't know what to say. He's very guarded when he's young, or he's very indecisive, it seems.
And I kind of feel they kept that scene in this Picard episode with 7 of 9, giving her command with. So they're saving that for a new series.
I was thinking,
I
what could
swear,
it be?
If they call it Star Trek Legacy, I'm gonna be.
I keep thinking she's going to do something a little more Borg-like initiate or execute.
Nah. That's too boring. She's going to come up with something like, I'm cool.
You know what?
I'm
When
cool.
they finally give Jerry Ryan her own Star Trek show, and they bring in Jack Crusher, they bring in Crash the Forge, and all that, and Lieutenant Murrah. See, I remember his name. Yeah. I want Kate Mulgrew to guest star on the show at least once and show up as Admiral Janeway and just like show an expression of pride for 7 of 9, just to see how far she's come. And
That would be great, but I know where you're going to see her next.
where
Philippa Georgiou's Section 31 movie.
What?
Boom. That's a speculation.
Okay, so it's not confirmation.
Just a theory right now in this moment.
But isn't she going back to... She's going back to Kirk's time, or at least a little before that, when... Right? Where Burnham and all them jumped from.
So I
But
guess
she
not then.
could
Never
be-
mind.
Well, you never know. Maybe the time jump doesn't go right, or she has experience in time jumping, and who knows if they have tech.
You know, they would want to change that because really, if you could do a Section 31 show during TOS or TNG era, I think TNG is the way to go.
Well, the thing is that I think the best introduction of Section 31 is in Deep Space Nine, where they introduce Section 31 through the
Deep Space Nine.
through the character Sloan. When they introduced the character Sloan, that was one of my.
No one wants to worry about a stupid saucer ship.
What am I talking about? A saucer ship? What are you talking about?
Fuck your Deep Space Nine in its butthole.
Luke, how easy is it for you to add something if I texted it to you to hear? Or would it be easier for me to tweet it to me? Are your picture uploading? Is it come from your phone where you get text? Can you hear me? Or is he thinking about this easy question?
Yes, I can. Yes.
So it's really easy. If I text you these things, you can just immediately upload them.
It could have been there already.
Fucking weirdo. Well, then maybe you would have just answered, you fucking freak.
Well, gentlemen,
yes.
I bid you farewell.
Good night.
I think you should stay for this part. You got to stay for Spock's message. You got to help us translate it. It's a message from the future.
Is it highly logical?
All
right, here, you can put this one up first. This is the close-up. You see where I was.
Luke's going to try to add it, then end up fucking closing his fucking phone out, and then having to come back in. What's so funny, Charles? Enlighten us.
Nothing.
You fucking penis face.
He thinks you're right.
All right, did they come to you?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me get the second one.
Oh, they came to me. I'm sorry.
All right, you overlaid the first one already?
Oh, yeah,
So I was in I was in a public bathroom today.
Oh God! Here comes one of these public bathroom stories.
What, do I have a lot of public bathroom stories?
Who knows with you?
All right, you see that smudge on the wall?
And that's a Spock message.
Yep.
It's just some asshole writing on the wall.
Wrong. It's a message from Spock. I don't know what it says. Charles, can you try to read that, or Lou?
All right, hold on.
I finned my cock out of my
Should leave it to
pants.
Charles.
Hold on, let me read it. I fish my cock out of my pants and think of all that COVID and
That's not COVID.
think of all that
Could have been Spock. Jesus
Spock.
Christ, dude. Learn how to read.
See?
I
Spock.
fished my cock out of my pants and think of all that could have been Spock.
And I guess somebody thought that was gross.
Yes. That was stupid.
It was kind of gross.
I'm sorry, somebody just doesn't know how to write properly.
I mean, you have a lot of things
I saw
in your...
all of that COVID have been. Come on, dude.
I thought it said COVID too. I'm with Charles. Those are not human letters. That's a time traveler. That's a Vulcan.
fucking
That's
L.
the real fucking Spock. Spock wrote that on the wall.
Oh, that's Vulcan, so it means something different.
No, it's just he's used to writing.
Well,
Look at
I
those
mean-
letters. That's the letters of that's the penmanship of a Vulcan.
The
Let's
H
be
is
real.
the N.
The
Look at
fish
that
looks
A.
like a fucking fin because that looks like an N, not an H.
Look at those A's. Those A's. Who writes A's like that?
So what's the other one?
Vulcans.
Well, think is the does this say twink? I don't know. Does it?
I thought it said twink as well because again I have my dick in my hand in a fucking bathroom stall, and so of course I thought it
fished it
said
out
twink.
and-
That's where my brain went. I was waiting for the phone number. I was like, and then I saw Spock, and then like that's what I read. I fished my cock out, and then I read twink, then I read COVID,
You're like,
and then I
"Oh my
was like
God,
Spock.
This is salacious. This is right up my alley.
Oh God.
Once I read
stayed for
Spock, I
this.
had to read the whole message.
I mean, literally, you made me stay for this shit.
I am just. This is important. Fucking
you,
Vulcan,
I'm going
an
to
alien
bed.
from the future, time messages you, and you don't want to hear it.
This isn't no fucking future. This is some jackass who was probably drunk in a bar.
Someone
in a
who was
bathroom.
someone who was drunk and didn't know how to write properly.
Like, how do you even flush that toilet, that fucking urinal? That's disgusting.
With the
smell that
little
comes out of
knobby
that-
right there, see?
I'm not touching that.
Well, I didn't flush.
Yeah.
Well,
you
maybe
say-
he thought
I hope
that
you
by
wash your
saying-
hands.
maybe he thought that by saying it was Spock saying it gives it more credence. Like it's a a very logical thing to be doing there.
Who you are as a person does not forgive poor penmanship.
Well, goodbye. Live long and prosper. Are we doing anything next Sunday? Or are we on a season break until Strange New Worlds?
Look how we started early. He's gone for half the episode, and he still fucking jams out before it's even over.
I put my hour in.
That's what we get. We get a clocked hour. A clocked hour.
You were
Be happy.
gone.
This is my bedtime. I'm an old
But this
lady.
is your bedtime. Again, it's earlier than we normally end.
Again. I'm normally asleep by now, snoring into my third dream of fucking super sexy horniness.
Have you already
guess
taken
so.
your edible?
I don't take no more edibles. That's the sad part.
Nice.
What's nice? Super sexy horniness?
Well, I think we did a great show, huh, everyone?
Again, Luke, you didn't answer my question. Are we taking a season break until Strange New Worlds?
Why would we do that?
That's like June something, isn't it?
June 15th, I think it is.
Besides, we have other Star Trek shows that we can watch and discuss.
Yeah, like The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine.
I don't watch those gay shows.
And you've not been in like 8 episodes now already. You basically quit Alpha Podrants.
I'm not rewatching old technology. No, I'm not doing it.
It doesn't look that bad actually.
It really
No,
doesn't.
look, I have
For the
too much
90s?
shit going on with idiots. Too much work that I do for idiots. I can't divulge another TV show.
Fucking idiots that are brilliant. You've got what you're doing to Damien is just sick. You've got the man watching 9. You could make him. He'll watch anything you tell him to watch. He'll watch fucking 8 shows a week if you tell him to. 8 in full seasons, people. We're not
Let's do 2.5
talking about 8
seasons of this,
episodes.
1 season of that. We'll do the 3.
And then these
3
6 movies.
This trilogy.
I'm a slave driver, folks. I'm a slave
I want you to
driver.
read 7 books.
Oh no, don't ask them to read because I'm not reading. If it ain't on audio,
That would slow you down a bit.
quite a bit, a lot of bit. Kind of
Fuck, I was up.
went to one show in a sense, but
See, that's not bad. Read the book and watch the movie, the show, or whatever, like right after that
how about
corresponds
this,
to it.
Luke? How about we revisit the movies and discuss the movie on Sunday?
Which ones?
We start with the original.
All right. If you
I
want
mean,
to
it's
start
food for
there.
thought.
I don't
there's
know
like
who
9 of
wrote
them.
"Calm Down, Jim. It's almost over," but you wrote that 45 minutes ago, so you were clearly lying.
It's almost over.
I don't know who sent me that message in private, but you were clearly lying to me, you son of a bitch.
Let's see, can I pull it up?
What are you pulling up? What are you pulling up? What are you doing? Oh, and so section.
Well, because
How
that
long is it
person
gonna
was
take?
Charles Whedon. He's the only generation. If you look down below Jim, you would notice.
I was clearly not pointing. What is this? What do I say? Make a GIF. Get out of here.
All right, gentlemen. Let me know on the Alpha Podrants if we're gonna do the movies. Oh, we can start with the what's the second one? The Wrath of Khan. We can start there.
This is what happens, audience, when we don't have team meetings.
We do these team meetings live in front of everyone.
For you.
Yeah.
In lieu of content.
Yeah.
Everything is content, damn it.
Wow.
Should make a show called In Lieu of. Just about just.
That was pretty good. I was thinking something like that's trying to get
Welcome
In
to In
lieu
Lieu of
of.
Content, the next new show of Night Creeps,
God damn it.
where Charles Whedon says "God damn it" a million times.
God damn it! Don't worry, Charles. When you appeared on Idiots That Are Brilliant on Saturday, it was just me, and I said only things that I would say in my Charles Whedon voice. That's all.
Look, I'm gonna. God damn it! It's just. God damn it!
God damn it a million times.
That's basically all I do. I said a bunch of God damn it's, and
Bro, look at Luke, bro. This motherfucker higher than a fucking doorknob.
I didn't say anything
Just like,
wrong.
Giggle, giggle.
Giggle, giggle.
It was
I can't sit here
funny.
no more, you fucking
And his eyes
guys.
are so squinty, like
I'm
he's
dying.
really got the Asian going. Ooh, don't watch John Wick 4, brother, because your kind gets slaughtered.
I mean, if we are going to have a staff meeting live on the air, I certainly think the next episode of Alpha Podrants should have a refit, as they call it in Star Trek land.
Again? Oh.
Yeah, I'm not
What are we
talking visuals and this weird production. I'm talking complete and total overhaul of the engine of this ship we fly on.
Okay.
Look, even Richard Kish is saying "God damn it" now. Jesus, Charles, you're
God damn it. Richard Kish of the Men Are Talking program on the Shuley Network. That's right, folks, on the Shuley Network.
Very good show. Very good show.
You know, Luke, you never sent in our goddamn pitch to the goddamn Shuley Network, and now they have that Cannibals on Cannabis or whatever, Comics on Cannabis show. It's so goddamn it, you idiot. Those are just three fucking morons who paid Bob Levy fucking some money, and now they're on the Shuley Network. You could have just, they're taking anybody over there. They're taking, Richard Kish got a show over there. They're taking anybody.
all right. God damn it, I'm
Kevin Dombrowski just quit.
See, and you know what? I really should be hosting a show called Just Joking because for the last goodbye, Lou. Fucking finally, that guy leaves. Seriously though, for the last how long has this been? A year and a half now of this lame shit. I've been just joking, and all of these motherfuckers have been going nuts about things like all the people we're involved with. So the whole time. Before I knew about Dombrowski having the show, Just Joking, Dombrowski, I said to myself, dude, I should just do a show called Jim Grindle, Just Joking. And then I later found out about Kevin Dombrowski having one. But yeah, it does fit. So since he quit there, I might as well just steal his title. I mean, he's not using it anyway, right? He doesn't. He just puts up some shows with that title. It's not like he's using it. Did we fucking lose Luke again? Holy shit. Can we end this fucking thing already? Can we fly? Can we fucking pull the end of Generations right now?
That's fine. Yes, smash it into the ground. We'll see you next week.
How about
Live
we
long
do
and
one?
scissor.
How about
I
we
ain't
do
doing
one
it.
Final live long and scissor.
Fine.
One final. Oh.
Well, one final for Star Trek Picard. That is.
Oh. Bye, Picard. Bye. Live long and scissor.
Yep.